Hello, hi, welcome back, or welcome if you are new. My name is Taylor, and today I am going to be sharing with you my Weekendween Readathon TBR. Now, if you're new or don't follow me on Instagram, you may not know, but I am a mood reader, like a heavy mood reader. So, if I set a strict TBR, it's not gonna happen. So I have to have options. I have to have things to pick from. Because every time I try to set a TBR for a readathon, it never works out, and it's very frustrating. So, this readathon is hosted by Gabby from Gabby Reads and Olivia from Olivia Reads a Latte. I love their channels greatly. They are the best. I watch every new video they put out. You should definitely subscribe if you haven't to their channels, because what are you doing with your life? But they are hosting this readathon, and it starts tomorrow. That is October 28th, which is Friday, and it runs all the way to Monday, Halloween. And I am excited because I have a lot of time to read these books. It's not just over a weekend and it's not going to happen. So, the first prompt is to let a coin toss decide your read. But I'm not going to do that in this video. Vlog that when I actually start. But I have a lot to choose from. So I'm going to show you some of the choices, and then I'm going to narrow it down to two. I actually might have Ryan pick two books, and then let the coin toss decide from those two books that he picks. I just came up with that idea. If he won't cooperate, I'll have Mira help me. I'll put treats on the books and see what two she goes for first. That probably is not going to end up as well as I think. Hopefully Ryan cooperates. So, some of the picks that I have to choose from, whoops, this is sort of video, is, let's see, I have Jawbone, which I meant to read last month, this month, I don't know, for Patreon book club that I used to be a part of that I no longer subscribe to because your girl is broke and every little bit counts. So I have Jawbone to pick from, which I want to read this, but I don't think there's an audiobook, which would be a problem. Oh, these are really nice pages. Sorry, distracted. And then I also have Ring. I love this cover. Koji Suzuki? That can't be right. I don't know. I've heard some mixed reviews about this one though, so I'm excited to read it, but I'm also really nervous. So we'll see if this gets picked. I love the cover though. Why is my watch going off? Activity. You can still do it. No, I can't, but I love the enthusiasm. Next, I also have Tender is the Flesh by Agustina Bazterrica. I think that's how it's pronounced. I'm pretty sure. But this is one of the options too. I really want to read this because I said I was going to read it last year and it just did not happen. But everyone knows what this one is about. It's like post-apocalyptic, people are eating people. And I think this guy like works at the butcher where the meat is prepared. Another one I could choose would be Black Mouth by Ronald Malfi. I don't even know what this is about, and I'm sorry. That's gonna be for a lot of these because I like to go in blind to books. So here's another option. This is not horror, but it didn't say specifically it had to be horror for that prompt. I think this is just like a dark academia. But If We Were Villains by M.L. Rio. And I have everyone's least favorite recent horror novel, Hide by Kirsten White. I have literally never read anything by this author, but I guess she normally writes YA, and this was like her adult debut. Oh, look at that map. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. I don't think have I ever opened up this book? I don't think so. That's so cool. That's really sad that this book apparently sucks. Damn. I don't know. I have heard just not good things. Not good things at all, that this is supposed to be like a horror and it's more like a thriller. I don't know. But I have this to pick from. if it is chosen, and it's short. So that was one of the reasons why I picked it, is because it is short. I also have Hidden Pictures by Jason. You decide on how to say that, because I don't know. I like this one because there's like these really creepy drawings in it that I just, oh, that one's not really, that one wasn't a good example. Like weird artwork and drawings, I'm gonna assume from a child. Like, that is the weirdest bunny, well, scariest bunny I've ever seen. So this would be a good option because it would break up like reading. There's like pictures and stuff in it. So that's pretty cool. And I also have 2 T. Kingfisher books. I have What Moves the Dead. I freaking love this cover and the inside of this book. It's incredible, incredible. And then look, under the dust jacket. Oh my gosh, this book is gorgeous. What's on the other? Oh, just the rabbit looking the opposite way. Oh, so cool. So I have this one and then the hollow places to pick from. Oh, wonder if this should be my coin toss. Maybe that's what I'll do. I think these 2 will be my coin toss books. Maybe, we'll see. Well, lastly, probably not going to happen, but it's here. It's The X-Hex by Erin Sterling. This was gifted to me from Tara at a Recovering Book Hoarder. She thinks that I will like this a little bit more because it has to do with witches, and she's probably not wrong, but I don't read a lot of romance. I find a lot of it to be a little cheesy, but sometimes it's good to take a break and read something like cheesy, romancy vibe. And if it has witches, I'm here for it. Other prompts are super, super easy. So read a book in the dark or at night. So what they have said is if you maybe have like vision issues with like reading in the dark, you could listen to an audiobook at nighttime, or just go into the darkest room of your house, or read at night but have the lamp on. You know, it doesn't have to be like you're in a flashlight under the covers just trying to read a book. Like, it doesn't have to be that. But I frequently read at night anyway, so that's we're done going to do that. For the prompt, read a book with a monster on the cover or a monster in it. That can be any way that you interpret that. So a serial killer, a murderer, ghost, demon, any kind of monster that you can think of that you view as a monster, either on the cover or in the book. And for that, I am going to pick The Promised Neverland, book 2 and 3 if I can get to it, or just book 2, because there's a monster in here. Monster of what kind? I'm not going to tell you. This is a series that you should go into blind, but just know that it is not some heartwarming tale that you see on this cover, or even the first cover, which I'll put here. It's not that. I mean, maybe it gets to that point, but currently it is not that. So this is for that prompt. And then the other prompt is listen to a spooky audiobook or read a horror graphic novel or manga. So I know that fits kind of for that as well, but I am going to be reading, I have heard this pronounced, I don't know how many different ways. I have Tomoe, Tomi, Tomoe, I don't know, by Junji Ito. And I'm going to read this for that prompt because she is there on the cover. She is the monster. She is creepy. I think she kills men, I believe, is the gist of her. Ooh, look at that. I hope you can see that. That's creepy too. And I'm also probably, one of the books that I picked for the coin toss, hopefully there's an audiobook, so I'm gonna probably hit that too. So I feel like I'm gonna do really well with this readathon. So let me know down in the comments if you too are participating in this readathon. I think you should if you are considering it. Definitely go follow their channels. I will link their videos in the description as well, where they talk more about the readathon. And yeah, I hope you join us, and in the comments just put what you plan on reading for this readathon. I will see you guys in my next video. Again, I'll be wearing this shirt because I'm going to film that right after this. All right, I'll see you later. Bye.